Hello everyone, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you the latest trick which you can use to get inside the Cayo Perico basement completely solo, and you can pair this along with the instant replay trick so that you can just replay it almost each and every time. And make sure to watch this video till the end and drop a like and subscribe, and let's get started today. First of all, I would like to highlight some of the very basic tips and tricks which you need to follow so as to get this thing very right, because if you manage to get deviated for a second or two from this video, what will happen is you'll completely reset the whole thing and to start from the very beginning itself. So for the beginning part, you can take any sort of approach. It doesn't depend whether you are going with the Kosatka or with the Alkonost. It totally depends upon you which approach you are choosing. And once you're inside the compound, just make sure to not spook any guards while you're doing this. And your first task would be to simply wipe out all the guards which will be in your way, especially the Juggernaut and the guy who's standing just at the staircase there. Once you have killed these and got the keys, you can collect the daily take which you have from the vault itself. And once you've done that, you can just head back towards the basement. You can do this either going from the elevator itself, or you can go via the door at the basement entrance too. Once you're inside the basement, you can just simply collect your primary target first. You can see we have the panda statue here, and once you collected the primary target, what you can do is simply go backwards, and you can see that there are some boxes placed here. So these are the ones which you'll be using to perform a trick so that you can get inside the base. So I'll be splitting this video into two sections now. One would be for the console part and another one would be for the PC section. So if you're a console user, just make sure to follow this. So once you're close to these boxes, you can back off a little bit. So what you need to do is first of all climb over the first box, and then you need to perform the camera trick now. So what we'll be doing is, you see the big box right here, you can just climb over it. The thing is, you need to press your right and the forward button both at the same time while jumping. And yes, your character just won't jump at the very first try. So what you will be doing instead is spam the jump button again and again while pressing the up button and the right side button as well. You'll see that your character just moves ahead and falls back to the same box. So this indicates that the first step is complete now, and now you can move on with the second step. So your second step would be simply to turn back, and then what you need to do is simply perform a small jump. If you manage to roll back or just fall down from this point, your camera trick would completely get reset and to do it all again. So after this step is complete, for the next step, what you can do is simply go towards the first box and stand with your camera facing towards the box. Yes, don't face towards the wall. And once you position your camera something like this, you can just press your jump button so that your character just begins to climb the box. And when your character is jumping up, you just need to press your right button. Just give it a single click, don't hold it. So what will happen is your character will do a full 180-degree turn and then fall back. So this indicates that you have performed all the things completely right till now, and you can move on with the next step now. Your next step would be to simply back off a little bit and then proceed to adjust your camera by pressing the forward button to something like this. Just make sure that your character is facing towards the gap between the wall and the containers. So once you are close to this one, so all you got to do next is simply press your forward button along with the jump button. You have to combine both of these, and once your character starts to climb, you have to do the same thing as we did in the step 2. You just need to press your right button just once. You'll see that your character begins to face inside the wall, and that's the moment you need to get inside by pressing the forward button. So that's how you'll be landing inside. Yes, this is a quite difficult one. So here's a quick recap. You just need to go and face towards the gap between the boxes and the wall, and just need to press your jump button. And once you're done with that, you just need to quickly press your right button and along with the forward button. So once you're inside of the basement, you can do just whatever you want. You can get the paintings or the gold or any of the stuff which you like here. So that's it for the consoles, guys. Make sure to join our Discord server. The link will be in the description as well as the pinned comment down below. So if you're a PC user, just make sure to follow this video very closely and don't deviate from it, or you'll end up just messing up it all. You can head towards these three boxes just standing here. So first of all, we'll be doing the camera trick. That would be a step 1 for this whole thing. So what you got to do next is simply climb up the first box. Once you're standing on the first one, you just need to press your up button, that is your W and D at once, and try to spam the jump button as you did for the tree outside as well. And once you're done with the camera trick, you'll just fall from the top box to the bottom one once again. So once this happens, this means that the first step is completely done. You can just perform a quick jump from here. Just don't roll or fall down from this, or you'll end up resetting the whole thing. So once you're done with this step, all you gotta do is simply back off a little bit and then go and stand towards the base of the very first rocks which is placed there. And once you have done this, just make sure that you aren't facing the wall but facing the box instead, and place your camera to something like this. And then you just need to press a jump button along with the right button as well, so that your character performs a whole 180-degree turn and just fall down from the box. This means that you have done all the steps completely right till now. So for the next step, what you gotta do next is simply move your camera and adjust it in position something like this. So now watch this carefully. So now you just need to hold your W key and press your space key, and then as soon as your character starts to climb on it, you just need to press your D key just once. Just don't hold it, just give it a single click. And once that's done and you begin to see inside the wall, all you got to do next is simply hold your W key so that your character just starts moving inside the basement. This is a quite difficult one, so here's a quick recap. You just need to go and face towards the gap between the boxes and the wall and just need to press your jump button. And once you're done with that, you just need to quickly press a right button and along with the forward button. And that's it guys, you'll just land up inside, and once you're inside you can just start looting whatever you wish, whether it's gold, artwork or whatever you want. And that's how guys we submit for the PC. Now it's time for the tips and tricks which you need to follow so that you can do this completely fine and without making any mistakes. So here are some indications that you're completely doing it wrong and you need to reset the whole thing. So in the step 1, as I said, when we are doing the camera trick, if your character just falls down completely to the ground, that means that a trick has gone to waste. You have to just repeat the step 1 again. So that's a mistake which you can do there. Another mistake which you can possibly do is holding the right key when we are doing the step 2. That is when we are press the jump button, and once you have to just click the right key, don't hold it or you reset the whole thing. And there is another indication that you have to fall down once you have done with this. That means that the trick was successful and you can just move to the next step now. Mistakes for step 3 would be if you press the jump button and your character doesn't perform the 180-degree turn once you have pressed the right key. That means that the trick was completely gone to waste. You have to just restart with the whole thing again. Now we'll be seeing the trick which you can use to get the instant replay of the Cayo Perico heist. And once we're inside the compound, just make sure that you don't pick any of the cards, because that will definitely sound the alarm and that means you'll be get detected and failing the light challenge. So if you're on a console, you will be needing a friend along with you to help you out with this heist. That's because you need to quit at the end. You as a host won't be getting anything and your friend will be getting the whole amount once you have left the session. That's what we gotta do. So once you have done this trick along with your friend, it's turn for your friend to do this trick along with you, where he's the host and he takes just 15% and gives the rest of the 85% to you. So once you are inside and exactly in the scene, all you gotta do is simply wait for a character to hand over the duffel bag. You just need to close your game, or you can just disconnect the system from the internet. And even if you're an Ethernet user, you can just simply pull out the Ethernet, and what that will be doing is that will be pulling you off from the internet, while your friend who has the 85% take from the heist gets the whole money, as Stay is still in the heist fill on his screen as well. So that's how you will be doing this heist for your friend once, and then you can just repeat where your friend is and he will be giving away the 85% to you. For the solo users, you can definitely go on where you can use a different types of door tricks which exist, and that sums for this trick for the console guys. If you need friends to help you with this heist, you can simply join a Discord server. The link will be in the description as well as the comment section down below. Now if you're a PC user, just keep in mind that you won't be needing a friend to pull off this heist replay trick. You can do this completely solo. You will be needing the elite challenge. And once you're inside this mansion, all you got to do next is simply watch over this guy's footsteps after you have had it in the duffel bag. So what you'll be doing now is count his steps. So here goes the steps 1, 2, 3 and yeah 4. Just quickly disconnect your internet. So that's how you pull off this heist guys. If you want to see a detailed video of this one, you can check out the link in the description of this video. Just make sure that you don't mess up the timings or your heist will get reset of course and you won't get the money again. If you got any doubts, you can just comment it down below, and please join our Discord server. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Goodbye and have a nice day ahead.